Yo, guys, what's going on? Happy Tuesday. How the heck are you? DJ! Appreciate that host, my dude. Much love to you. Divine Panda, what's up, brother? How are you? Master of the Poor. I'm doing great, buddy. How are you? I had another, 2-hour nap. It was great. More naps this week. Okay, so I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I get to bed last night, right? Walter was asleep, laying in between my legs for probably a solid, 25 minutes or so. And usually, full disclosure, he sleeps underneath the covers. And so, I was asleep, all of a sudden he comes up and he nudges my face, so I usually I'll lift the covers up, and he goes underneath the covers and then he lays down in between us. So, he comes up, I lift the covers, and then I hear this, and I was like, the fuck? Dude puked on me. Puked on me, my beard, my entire chest, got some in the bed on my side. So I immediately shot up, brought him out, had to get myself cleaned up, get the side of the bed cleaned up. Mind you, this is 1:30 in the morning, wakes my wife up. And then I had to sleep on the couch, man. It was just not a good night's rest. I don't know what it was, but he felt as though he needed to, exercise some demons, shall we say. Sucked. It was so rough, but I'm good, man. Other than that, if that's the worst thing that's happened to me, I think I'm doing pretty good. Youngblood's awesome, dude. Thanks for asking. Youngblood is doing excellent. He had his eye checkup today, and yeah, man, he's doing good. All is right within the universe, I feel. So welcome back. We are knee deep in it, dude. Lloyd Nelly, the Schwarz auction. We gotta do some exploring. We gotta look around. We're gonna see what the heck's going on. How are you guys? Enough of my incoherent ramblings. What's up with you guys? Bro, there's gotta be loot everywhere. So we're gonna definitely search for some. Oh, shit. It's just a big misunderstanding, okay? She's just a coworker. Enjoyed the warm weather today. You know what, DJ? Low-key, it was 45 here today. It's supposed to be the same tomorrow. Kind of excited. You can't fool me. The whole thing was suspicious from the start, and to think that you actually came here with another woman. Oh, snap. Oh, Wazzy, what's up, guy? Hey, I see you were able to sneak inside with relative ease. All thanks to you. What's going on here? Oh, nothing more than your run-of-the-mill argument. Almost 70? Bro. I pray it hits 65 here sooner rather than later. Oof. You're one to talk. After all, you brought this weirdo along as your guest. No, don't tell me. You have that kind of relationship with him? This man soothed my troubled heart in my time of need, I'll have you know. After coming to Crossbell, a strange place I've never been to in my life, Wazzy came to my rescue when I was lost and confused. He even went as far as escorting me to the Schwarz auction. Our relationship is nothing like this suspicious. Whatever it is between you and that woman... Whoop. Ha ha ha. I'd be more than happy to make this something more, Evelyn. I have a proposition. How about you ditch your heartless husband and make love to me? Whoa, dude! Wazzy's just kick your hubby aside. I'll give you all the loving you need. I can't deny that feisty, cute ladies like yourself have a certain charm to them. Well, Wazzy, I could never. You! How about you go try to pull your moves on someone else's wife, pal? Yeah, I think I've had enough. I'm going to have to cut this thing short. Yo, Storm, what's up, buddy? How are you? Happy Tuesday. James, if you want to have an affair, try to handle it with a bit more tact next time. Now I've got to find some other sucker to leech off of. Nikita, wait! Huh. So I was right. Her being a coworker was a lie after all. I'm fed up with your crap. If this is how things are, I'd rather go live with my parents again. Evelyn, hold on. I don't think interrupting them would be very wise. I think we're going to head out now, Ozzy. I can't say I blame you. Enjoy the party, you two. Wow, that got spicy in a hurry. I'm just looking for loot, and then there's like a lover's quarrel. I'm not getting in between that. No siree, Bob. James told me he would win me jewelry at the auction, but then he went and crushed my hopes and dreams. Now I have to find another lonely guest while I still can. Typical men. Damn, boo-boo. No, this is the way we came from. Let's search the area. Another cutscene. Look at this indoor waterfall. Yo, Deej, can you tell me without spoilers, is there loot around here that I will be able to find in my searches? I need to know. Hey, Ellie. About how much Miri do you think it took to build all of this? I'm not sure if I could even put a price on it, honestly. I doubt many castles would have this sort of decor either. What's with Speaker Hartman? Sonny, is there loot? Okay, cool. Then search I shall. I know he's from nobility, but is he really that wealthy? Hey! What? Aren't you? Oh, but it's plot loot. Okay. Yo, Megalomaniac, what's shaking, dude? Hey, we need to talk. Every time I see that pop up on my phone, I'm just like, shit, man. I was like, what did I do? And I'm like, oh, it's her going lives. I get it now. Oh, what's up, guys? Hey, those clothes don't look too shabby on you. Looks to me like you have some taste and style after all. You're one to talk. Aren't you a bit too casual? I feel like it's the best attention grabber. It really is, because it gets little old me like all up in arms. I'm like, what's the matter? What's wrong? Are we okay? You're not leaving me, are you? Couldn't handle that right now. Have you heard what Hartman's been saying? He's telling guests to make themselves at home. Don't mind if I do. But enough about my clothes. You guys look like you're having fun. Well, you have a long way to go before you're able to have as much fun as me. Fishing indoors. What? Let's see here. I think I found the sweet spot. No one likes to hear that sentence? Absolutely not. I even say it to Walter. I'm like, Walter, we need to talk. And he's just like... And then he just goes, lays back down. Sora, hello, my friend. Happy Tuesday, my guy. What are you doing? Holy smokes, Pickle, 3 months? Golly, man, thank you so much for that friggin' tier 1 resub, dude. Appreciate it. Indoor fishing, super nice, Storm. That's what I'm saying. Pickle, how are you, brother? What's going on? I'm just as lost as you, Lloyd. You know, if you're trying to catch fish in a fake pond, you're going to be Oh? Oh! Here we go! Caught a koi. My personal theory, the water in here flows from outside. Could be. That would make perfect sense, Sonny, now that you mention it. Just chillin', watching anime. We'll be going to bed soon, though. I understand, dude. I just took a 2-hour nap. It was great. I needed it. Glad I didn't miss this part. Heck no, dude. I'm excited. I'm anxious. Every time I get into the game, I'm anxious. Always. But it's a good anxious, not like an uncomfortable anxious. Unless it is kind of uncomfortable because I'm so anxious. I don't know. I digress. Ooh, I believe that's what the pros call a beaut. I'm sure Noir would appreciate something like this. I think that's just kind of a goldfish usually bought for decoration. Wait, can't you see how messed up this is? See you later, guys. I hope you're able to fish something this great too. Huh? Let's just pretend we didn't see anything. Can I try and fish? Low-key wish I could. Bro, I feel like I'm doing myself a disservice if I don't. I feel like I hit all these cutscenes immediately upon entering like a new room. I don't want it to continue the story, really. I want to search for more loot. Ah, okay, so it's just kind of a big loop. Well, loop-diddy-loop. Let's go up a flight of stairs then. Let's check what's up here. I thought if you went to the bottom of Center Island, you could fish. Oh no, Sonny, it's all good, dude. No problemo. Hey, dudes, mind if I just come on into your private room? That's neat. Right on. Gonna search for stuff that's not mine to take to make it mine. So, yeah, we're gonna do that. What's up, Gilbert lookalike? Despite most hiding their real names, the people invited to this event are all powerful individuals from both the Empire and the Republic. Politicians and nobles are quite skilled with swapping out personas for each and every circumstance. Of course, that includes me too. Gilbert, is that you? You shiesty cat, you? I know, dude, he does look exactly like Gilbert. That dude, so Stormcall, it's funny you should say that, man. I thought that last night. I was like, I wonder if Kev's just gonna pop up with his mask on, like the beginning of the Sky the Third. You'll have to forgive us. This room is for staff only. Oh, sorry, we got a little overwhelmed by the size of this place and lost our way. So the Mafia is guarding this spot. Hey, everything's sorted like it says in the list, right? Kevin can give Wazzy a run for his mirror? Oh, for sure, dude. Yeah, it's almost time to carry the goods for the first half out. Oh, son of a... By any chance, are the exhibits being stored in there? Yeah, that's right. We've been keeping a watchful eye over them so the auction can run as smooth as possible. Look forward to seeing them in auction. You won't want to miss it. Of course. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Ready to head back? Yes, shall we? Huh? Huh? Okay, so we got this the other night, too, when we first got to Hartman's mansion. Find. Lloyd? It's nothing. Let's just hurry and get out of here. Friggin' freaks me out, dude. Like, what in the world is going on? Alright, so we know this way, well, that way leads us back to where we were. I don't know, bro. Time will tell. Yo. Banquet? Yo, I saw Kilika. What's up, Banquet? I'm starving, dude. A full spread buffet. There really are a lot of party guests, too. I can't tell what's more stunning, the food or the drinks. I bet they hired a professional chef to make all the dishes. I'd love to try them out if we were in any other situation. But honestly, thanks to my nerves, I don't have much of an appetite. I can't blame you there. Just take some goodies for the road. Take some chow for the road. I see what looks to be cheesecake. I would love that. Yo, Meg, nothing but loves, dude. Were you playing Hack? Playing Hack earlier, or were you doing more Jackbox games? I don't remember. Oof. Imagine that. There we go, Deej. My bad, dude. Get that squared away from earlier. I was actually painting outside. What were you painting? Ah. Kilika? What a surprise. I can't say I was expecting to run into you two here. You don't say. Just a random picture? Right on, dude. Well, like, what were you doing? Were you doing, like, paintbrush? Were you doing spray paint? Were you doing colored pencils? You doing crayons? Teach me. I'm the unartistic type. My wife's super artsy-fartsy. She's good at stuffs. It's a long story. It doesn't pertain to me, so I won't press the issue. So, what name should I use to address you to? I was doing a self-care kind of day. All the Jackbox games from last night had me super overwhelmed from all the people in the long... Oh, yeah, I can understand that, dude. It's like I was saying earlier, man, not to make it about myself, but, like, I just had a shit night's sleep. Walter puked all over me in the middle of the night, and I had to go sleep on the couch. It sucked. So it just made the day, like, twice as long. Oof. It was a roughie. What? How did you know? Considering your affiliation, it's not hard to guess why you're here. Plus, you're supposed to provide your name when you hand over your invitation out front. Just acrylic paints on canvas? Cool, dude. That's what my wife will use a lot. I'll see if I can't snap a picture in our spare room, like where our spare bed is set up. She painted it's like a beach scene, like a Horizon beach scene on the wall. Pretty nice. Pretty unique, man. It's shit I couldn't do in my wildest dreams. I'd probably fuck up a stick figure, to be completely honest with you. So, how should I address you? You can call me Guy. Very well, Guy. You can keep calling me Kilika. Alright. So, what brings you to the Schwarz auction, Kilika? Interested in bidding on something? Given the nature of my job, I've come to know my fair share of collectors. And so, they politely asked me if I would inspect what kind of things are being auctioned off here. Market research, if you will. I'm not good, but creating art of some sort really helps me be more mindful and present in life. That's awesome, man. That's very deep. And so long as that like kind of helps you. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? That's excellent. Whatever you have to do to kind of like find your zen, primo. Shoddy, what's up, big dog? Good evening, my guy. What up, Guy Bannings? Banning Hammer? Bro, dude, can't ban MC Hammer. He's the hammer. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, he's got the crab walk and the parachute pants. There's no way you could just ban the hammer. Can't. It's impossible. He's too legit. It's too legit to quit. Real talk, I had some of those UFO pants I bought at Hot Topic years ago. Don't judge me. Got it. Can't touch this. That was Vanilla Ice, wasn't it? Go Ninja, go Ninja, go. That was a great... Oh, dude, that was at the end of 2. But I think MC Hammer did a jam for the first Ninja Turtles movie. Super classic for sure. Ooh, pizza bites, little lava bites. You're gonna ask your husband to spit in your mouth to cool off your taste buds because you took a bite too quick? I feel sorry for you. Got it. You know, that Speaker Hartman strikes me as quite the shrewd character. This auction structure might actually be foolproof. Foolproof? What do you mean? Think about it. An unknown underground auction designed exclusively for the elite. That's quite the convenient meeting place for prominent figures across Zemuria. And there's more than just smuggled goods being sold here. You have bribery material, illicit fundraiser items, and more. Y'all, I have a pair of parachute pants, or like the ones from Japanese like fashion. I just don't know what shirt to wear with them. See if you can't scoop yourself like a big and tall tee. That would be legit. Get yourself like a 2X big and tall tee. If said figures tried to dispose of everything in their own countries, they wouldn't be able to escape the law. However, such matters are glossed over in Crossbell. Yeah. That's exactly why the Empire and Republic have turned a blind eye to the Schwarz auction. I expect there's a number of questionable pieces that will be presented tonight, such as some dubious items that both countries would be more than willing to part with. In other words, this is an international black market. Bingo. That's outrageous. Of course. One could claim that such a structure is only possible because it exists in Crossbell. You don't think I'll look weird? I always feel like I can't look like I picture in my head. Bro, you'll look great no matter what. It doesn't fucking matter. So long as you feel as though you look good, it's really all that matters, dude. People can be like, oh, that looks dumb. Be like, that's cool. You're not wearing it? I am. So, and I like it. I like it a lot. Meg, you're talking about looking weird in like regular clothing. Meanwhile, you have rappers getting like $1 million diamonds implanted in their forehead. Come on, like, who's really looking weird here? Know what I'm saying? I'm a little low-key nervous because I had to pull out. This is like my spare chug jug. It's awkward. It's strange. It's so small. Backup chug jug. I had to call on the righty. This may be a hard truth to swallow, but going against this will be an uphill battle. Lloyd. However, even if the structure is foolproof, it's still an unnatural creation. Huh? Chi encapsulates everything around us, ever flowing in harmony. Unnatural, distorted constructs are by no means permanent. Harem pants, that's what they are. All right, all right. One thing could be enough to make the whole foundation fall apart. What I mean to say is that perhaps your efforts will not be in vain. Kilika. It's reassuring to hear you say that. It appears that I've taken up quite a bit of your precious time. This is a rare opportunity. You should take in everything you possibly can tonight. I'm sure that it will serve you well in the days to come. Right. Facts, excuse me. He's like, maybe a pie for the road. What? Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, the sponsor of this event would like to honor you with his presence and greet you all. Oh, really? Yo. Those two? Ravash's Dawn and Speaker Hartman. Well, I mean, we know that they have super close ties. Not gonna lie, though, Hartman's suit looks pretty damn good. I suppose it was inevitable that we'd meet them here. Good evening, everyone. I'm Marconi, president of Ravash & Co. and sponsor of this cherished auction. By my count, this is our 8th annual auction. My, does time sure fly. I'm happy to announce that attendance increases with every year, and of course, we've expanded our lineup of auction exhibits to account for that. Everything you see before you is the fruit of your constant understanding and patronage. The night is yours, my guests. There is still one other thing that must be addressed. Every year, without fail, one man graciously hosts us and our auction at this breathtaking mansion. I present to you a representative of Crossbell State, a powerful politician within our diet, Speaker Hartman. Though previously mentioned, allow me to introduce myself once more. I am Hartman, Speaker of the Crossbell Diet. It is a great honor to serve as your host and offer my humble home for tonight's festivities. Believe me, this is no ordinary auction. Famous individuals from a multitude of fields have come to socialize and mingle tonight. Remember, the night is still young. I have prepared a modest after-party for you all, following the conclusion of the auction. For tonight, it would be my pleasure if you would all consider my home as your home. Everyone, please enjoy yourselves. Also get paid a few mirrors on the side. Hartman, yeah. Oh, yeah. There's an angle. They're always working an angle, dude. So those are the two we've heard so much about. The speaker definitely has the air of a politician, all right. Even more so than others. After all, he believes his authority is unwavering. This is the first time I've seen Ravash's Dawn, but he looks to be even more cunning than I thought. Yeah, they aren't going to be easy to go up against. I would speak with them, but I don't think that would be a very smart move. Me neither. You know, I've met the speaker on a few occasions. It would be best to avoid direct contact if possible. Agreed, let's try to sneak out of the salon without attracting much attention. I mean, bro, low-key, how the frick do you expect to, like, sneak? Yep, we're dipping. Sorry, see you later, bye. Well, we came from upstairs. Didn't we? No, we came from this doorway. So yeah, let's go upstairs a little bit more. Bedrooms. Ripe for the pillaging, hopefully. I also have the strappy pants. What in the world are the strappy pants? Go Neo, go Neo, go! Bro, we could do a remix. Let's do it, you and me. We're gonna cut a record. And then they can DMC these nuts out of here. Is there like a secret candle holder that I like twist and I get a secret door? Excuse me, sir. This is the owner's personal room. You mean Speaker Hartman's? Quite so, sir. Unfortunately, Mr. Hartman is currently absent. He will soon be at the salon, which is one of the left-handed side of the first floor, excuse me. Yes, I saw him not too long ago. If you'll excuse us. So been there. Let's go back to the main room. We've searched everywhere but like through here. Oh, now this is purty. Yo, look at Lecter up on the balcony with the cat. He's like, hey there, little fella. What you doing here? I'm Lecter. I'm just here to kick it. Apparently this is where the actual auction's being held, but... like cargo pants with the buckles and straps hanging off them, Japanese street... Oh, okay, dude. It almost sounds something akin to like Lulu, like what she wore in Final Fantasy X. Although she just had like a shit ton of belts, which was kind of odd. And she had more of a dress, but like that's what I'm thinking it kind of resembles some way. Yo, it's a Neo machine, gonna rock the town without being seen. Have you ever seen a Neo get down? Slamming a jam into that new swing sound? Pfft. Bro, it's New Jack Swing all over again. Nothing but a mildly plushy, middle-aged, bald man with a beard. Just rapping. SoundCloud coming at ya. It's gonna say, I've been meaning to break somebody's eardrums. Might as well be whoever wants to hear it. Know what I'm saying?
That's what she said.
This place is so over the top. Is that some sort of artificial waterfall? I haven't seen anything this lavish in my entire life. Well, let's just head somewhere else for now. Bro, he's coming back for another year, but he ain't gonna play for the Saints. I would doubt it. I would highly doubt he would play for the Saints. I could see... low-key, I could see somebody like Denver, like, trying to do what they did with Peyton Manning and just, like, pull in that vet and then just try and, like, gun it and go for the finish line. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's in their, like, it's in their DNA, man. It's, like, within, like, their persons. Like, it's something that they've done forever. It's something that they love and that just can't, like, can't just quit cold turkey, you know? I'm dreading, like, what the Patriots have in store, honestly. So what's your thoughts on that game I sent, Genshin Impact vibes? You said, yeah. It looks really cool, though, dude. Like, it looks good. It's just got that, it's an action-based, like, RPG, which is tight. So maybe it would be like, I mean, that's the only thing I could really compare it to, although it's not an MMO, but it looks that, kind of like looks that way. Same people who made, oh, dude, that's right, dude. But isn't that like, that's Code Vein, right? It's gonna be an MMO? Oh, okay. Action RPG MMO? It is a neat concept. Yo, Shoddy, why don't you link it in chat? I'm sure people would like to get a look at it, in case they haven't seen it yet. I still want to see for myself the kinds of people invited to an underground event such as this. Noir, it took a lot of time to catch you dinner, you hear? You better scarf this down and give me some thanks. Meow. Eats furiously. Yo, DJ, it's Ichigo. Guys, looky here. She's munching on that thing like there's no tomorrow. Hopefully she won't get sick from eating that. I've never seen that species before, but oh well. That poor cat. Can I fish out the artificial waterfall? That'd be tight. All these, like in Ark and Seal, I get that John Wilkes Booth kind of vibe. It's going to be as big as 14? Really? Is it going to be, like a subscription service? That'd be tight, guy. Oh, that's just your prediction. Ooh, could be, dude. Who knows? Where else haven't we really looked? Oh, guess we've looked in here, but we need to not be in there. Let me get into character. This is the one I go all out on, because I feel it so closely is rooted to my heritage. I wasn't expecting this. I was sure they'd try to pull something stupid by now. Nothing out of the ordinary so far, boss. Besides, I doubt even Hayui could pull off something big enough to ruin Speaker Hartman's rep. Don't underestimate him, dumbass. Forget Yin. I've heard stories that this cow guy can get the Hayui leaders to bend over backwards for him. He's that good. You're as good as dead if you leave your guard down. Sorry, boss. Won't happen again. Yo, Meg, what is that? Kind of looks like me with sunglasses. Sans beard. Anyway, something just feels off with this year's auction. I have a feeling that someone besides Hayui is messing with us. That's what my gut says, at least. Really? Is that your Jaeger instincts talking? Bro. The eggplant. Sure, something like that. Heh, I must be getting old. Bro, imagine meeting Garcia in full, like, Jaeger attire. He's like the size of Zin. I'd love it if everything went on without a hitch, but this anxiety ain't going away. I almost feel that excitement I'd get before going on a hunt. He's Garcia Rossi. Apologies. My name is Garcia Rossi. I'm in charge of tonight's security detail. As a part of that, I make sure to patrol this area every so often. Please forgive me for any inconvenience that may cause. It's fine, you're doing a great job. If we keep talking to him, he's bound to. Sir, something tells me that we may have met somewhere before. Aren't you simply imagining things? I doubt I'd forget meeting a mountain of a man such as yourself. Ha ha ha, you make a good point. Still, just to be safe, do you mind telling me your name? Ooh, not good. Sure, I don't see why not. Guy Bannings, pleased to meet you, Mr. Rossi. Guy? Something about that rings a bell. Crap, did I screw up? What should we do, Lloyd? Looks like I'm late. Well, look who's here. Huh? Belle? Good evening, Guy. Fancy meeting you here. Yeah, you too. Yes, quite unexpected. And who might you be, madam? I'm Maribel Croy. The pleasure's all mine. Croy? She's the IBC's... You have my sincerest apologies, Miss Croy. I assure you I'm well aware of who you are. I take it you finally decided to accept our invitation this year. I thought it would paint me in a bad light if I kept on refusing your kind offers. Also, these two guests are dear friends of mine. Do you have some problem with them? Of course not. Allow me the privilege of welcoming you to the Schwarz auction one more time. Would you like me to show you where Speaker Hartman is? I will pay our beloved speaker a visit later. In the meantime, could you have a room prepared for me? I've been in a business meeting a good portion of the day and would love to get a bit of rest. Absolutely. You heard her.
Miss Croy would like a room prepared. You better get your act together and treat her with respect, all right?
Yes, sir. Please, Miss Croy, allow me to show you to your room. I think I have a grasp on the situation now.
Capiche?
Quite the bold move, guys. Yeah, we know. From an outside perspective, I could see how someone might think we're being selfish. Don't get me wrong, I like your idea. If you weren't as determined as you are, you would be completely unsuited to be one of Ellie's co-workers. But Belle, please stop. Why are you at a place like this anyway? Based on our earlier conversation, it sounded like this was your first time attending, but... Well, you see, I receive invitations from Speaker Hartman every year, practically begging me to come.
Neo popped two of them off the draw. Bang, bang! Neo rises up to take out the leader. My partner throws me a Mossberg 500. What does he say? It's like a Mossberg pump action. Let's even the odds!
But as I'm sure you know, he's a man who has connections with a lot of unsavory individuals. My father would always throw excuse after excuse in order to keep me from attending. With so much to do, I was never really able to accept their invitations. Like the fact that like his brother was CPD, you know what I mean? Like, why would you... Yeah, so... It was such a sketch move. He should have just been like, my name is Agate Crossner. You got a fucking problem, pal?
No, sir. No problem at all. Right this way.
That certainly makes sense. So, why could you come this year? I've mentioned it before, but Belle handles some of IBC's work for her father. Actually, she's the one responsible for all of Michelin's current construction. Really? You say that, but I only really manage the hotel and theme park. That's the reason why I couldn't bear to decline another invitation from Speaker Hartman, who's lived here for so long. And so, I decided that I would attend this year's Schwarz auction. So that's why. Guys in would be so much better. Brr. Bros in, Beast, the Mountain, the immovable man. What is it, Ellie? You want to say something, right? Your face gives it away. Yes, well, Belle, you wouldn't do something if you weren't at least the slightest bit interested in it, right? I'm not sure if I buy that you came here just to pay your respects. Do you really not have some ulterior motives? Sharp as always, Ellie. In reality, I've heard rumors of something in the auction that piqued my interest. And so, because of that certain something, I decided to attend the auction. So, what is it? An antique doll crafted during the early days of the Rosenberg studio. Among doll connoisseurs such as myself, those particular dolls are said to be the ultimate catch and sell for an exceptionally high price. An antique doll from the famous studio? I presume it has quite a colorful history, right? I don't know if it was stolen or some rich man has to part with it for some reason, but what I do know is that rumors say it's an absolute masterpiece. As a collector, I can't let this chance pass me by, can I? That's true. You've been a fan of those dolls for as long as I can remember. If you don't mind me asking, how much does one of those dolls usually go for? Let me think. The studio's earlier works were much bigger than their ones now, and they rarely show up on the market anymore. And given the fact that the doll maker doesn't intend to make any like those again, they've racked up quite the premium. One was sold for approximately 5 million mira at an auction in the Imperial capital. One doll is that much? Well, given how passionate the fans are and how the dolls are truly priceless works of art, it's not too shocking. This is like Zemurian Beanie Babies, right? Can't just swing by your local McDonald's and scoop a Happy Meal with a fucking Beanie Baby in there and be like, there's 5 mil. Only gonna cost me $4.97. You're dead set on winning this bet, aren't you, Belle? And regardless of how it ended up here, that's hardly the fault of the doll, isn't it? Of course, it turns out it was stolen. I'll make sure that to take the proper countermeasures. That includes formally negotiating with the former owner to officially make it mine. How thorough. You're dedicated, that's for sure. Oh? Pardon me, Miss Croix. The auction will be beginning shortly, just so you know. Will it? Thank you for letting me know. I'll head there in just a minute, so please prepare 3 seats, preferably in the back for us, will ya? It would be our pleasure. Belle? I know what you're thinking. There's no need to worry. I'll wait to introduce myself to the speaker until after the auction. He won't see you. If that's the case, shall we accompany her, Lloyd? Well, we might as well go together since we're all here. Thanks for setting up seats with us, Mirabelle. Oh, it was nothing. Facts is facts. Thanks for being my friend. Thank you for being my friend. We got Mirabelle tailing us. All right, we're going to save up, though. Having a hard time on this boss? Oh, bro. Dragon Quest XI? How good is it, dude? Briefly, because that's obviously that's in the backlog too. I was saying last night it's I heard it's like roughly around like 100 hours to do everything. Dude, in the one part stuff happens to the person by another person who you didn't think was an enemy, but it kind of wasn't a friend, but it happens. I wish I could do like the super speed talking like auctioneer voice guy. I would try and do that. But maybe we'll try and go for like a regal like auction voice guy. So many wealthy people in one place. Indeed, I don't even want to think about how much mirror these people are worth. Completionist is like 120 hours. Holy smokes. Batman Butler? Yeah, we can go Alfred. We can try and throw out an Alfred. Let me get in the zone. I failed you. Miss Croy, my deepest apologies for making you wait. Are these seats to your liking? Yes, they will do, thank you. Shall we sit? Sure. I'm still a bit nervous about this whole thing. Time to nut up or shut up, Ellie. Oh, what it do, Wazzy? Oh, so this is where you were hiding. Wazzy? I can't help but notice you're alone. How did that argument earlier turn out? Oh, you know how it goes. A spat was had and they were able to settle their differences. And with that beautiful reunion, I was relieved of duty. Well, I'm happy for them. Good work, Wazzy. I'm sure they appreciate your intervention. A friend of yours? He certainly seems like quite the character. Yeah, Maribel, this guy is Wazzy Hemisphere. You're the daughter of the IBC's CEO, aren't you, Miss Maribel Croy? It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Oh my, I'll have to stay on my toes around you, won't I? It's nice to meet you, Wazzy. Would you care for the seat in front of mine? There's plenty of room. That won't be necessary. Truth be told, I was hoping that I could speak to those two for a second. Wazzy? When I examined the courtyard from one of the windows, I saw loads of guard dogs passed out on the ground. Any idea what that might be? Are you serious? Watchdogs? He must be talking about Ravash's warhounds. But what are they doing asleep? I'm sorry, Maribel. I think we're gonna have to excuse ourselves for a little while. Things have started to heat up on your end, haven't they? Well, don't let me hold you up. At the very least, I can make some bids in your stead. That would be great. Thanks, Belle. The guard dogs they put in the courtyard are all fast asleep. Now, what could that mean? Bro, we ain't got that. I mean, no, man. Dude, Ellie, like, tipped her hand last night, man. She's got deep pockets and we didn't know. Us, as Lloyd Bannings, being the gentlemen we are, foot the bill for the entire party. Meanwhile, Ellie's just like, anything here at the auction I can fucking buy, okay? So don't even fret. I'm sitting here trying to scrounge up a few measly mira to buy some items. And she's like, sorry, boo, can't help. Now, what could that mean? Considering the situation. What do the dogs falling asleep mean? There's an intruder or it's a trap laid by the mafia? I think it's likely that there's an intruder in our midst. I think so too. In any case, something is definitely happening behind the scenes. That's our only absolute. Let's make one more lap around the mansion just to be sure. We might notice something different. That's it, Sean. I'm starting over. Let's go. Be a friend and let me tag along, okay? Very well. We will save again. Yeah, back to chapter 1. We're starting from scratch. Remember when we were playing through Final Fantasy 13 too, and that shit just kept crashing on me? We started like the same part for like fucking 4 days. Yeah, we got out of it because of you, my guy. It was the cloud saves that were like screwing everything up. Can we just take some of this scotch and peace out, or what? Like, what's the deal? Yeah, but you Googled it. You took on the task of the Google. They provided answers, but you searched for them. For me, for us. I let my fingers walk their own path and they came back with the answer. Facts. Nothing over here, nothing over here. We're searching everywhere. No bed sheets left unturned. Mr. Hartman is currently putting the final touches on the auction program with President Marconi. Yo, gaming nerd, what's up, brother? How are you? Happy Tuesday, my friend. What's shaking? Please keep your voices down. All right, bro, I didn't say anything. You were the one talking. Chill, guy. It's like you think we're police detectives and some, I don't know, dude in a gang who's just looking suave as fuck and is a male escort or something. I mean, like, paranoid much? They do have something similar to Shiny Palms and DQ, random from what I've saw. Is it like those little, I don't know what they call them, they're like the blobs or whatever? Itchy nose. A stream fan favorite, the itchy nose. Okay, cool. Bro, we hit one, I think one set of Shiny Palms on like mains, like the mains road. And it didn't give us crap for XP or Mira. I was kind of bummed. Slimes. Yeah, that's what they're called, DJ. Thank you. The gumdrop looking things. Yeah. Oh my god, my nose is bleeding. Just kidding. Is that cocaine? No. No, it's not. I was lying. I was joking. You didn't get Wirt's leg in a Tome of Town portal to open up the secret palm level? No, I did not, unfortunately. But the final palm battle in Sky the Third, well worth the wait. All I wanted was shiny palms, and I got shiny palms at the very end. I know you did. Just took forever, man. I wanted to find him everywhere. No, we already searched in here. For some reason, if I play with, like, my... That's gonna sound really bad. If I play with the joystick, like, they walk kind of wonky. But if I play with the D-pad, they walk, like, straight lineage. Stardor 15 was the real boss at the end? Sure was, man. Heavy. Oh, okay, my bad. I thought we were gonna look around. I mean, it is sticking straight up. It's kind of wobbly from left to right, though. Bahooey! Donated 500. What's up, man? How are you? How are you, man? Happy Tuesday, bud. No, we've searched over there. Dude, let's be honest. How much of a flex was that fountain area? Oh, dude, crazy. Because you don't really, like... It doesn't look like it's, like, crazy from the outside, like, looking at Michelin. But they're like, yeah, there's a bunch of mansions built inside. Like, from the outside, it doesn't look like it. And then you get into... Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. If I had taken one more step, I couldn't have saved. Good call, Shoddy. Thanks. No good. He's out cold. It looks like he was taken out with a single blow. Impressive. Who would do something like this? Let's go inside. Oh, what's up, Yin? You. When did you get here? Heh, my name is Yin, and I can appear anywhere the moonlight may shine. Dude, I love this jam. It's really, really good, man. Cut the crap. Hurry up and die. Fools. Oh, we've seen yo. Yo, Bahooey. Hopefully I'm saying your name correctly. Thank you very much for that follow, dude. Welcome to Brutopia. We're glad to have you here, brother. Unbelievable. That's a gnarly S-craft. What? I thought so. I thought I sensed some peculiar presences. So you snuck in as well, You. I try not to judge books by their cover, but you look like quite the dangerous person. Allow me one guess. You must be Yin, the assassin everyone is yammering about. Right you are, Wazi Hemisphere, leader of Crossbell City's Testaments. I see that one of those odd presences was you. I still sense others as well. Heh. This auction truly is a lion's den. An interesting statement there. Now, do you plan to get rid of us with your full power, as you did with them? Wait, what? Despite being simpler to deal with you all, here and now, I think it will prove more entertaining to watch you fend for yourselves. What do you mean? The exhibits for the second half of the auction are all stored in the room over there. According to information that was sent to Hayui, there's a bomb, so to speak, among those items. I recommend you confirm it for yourselves. Okay, way to make an exit, but I thought, like, Yin could just, like, phase through walls and stuff. Why you gotta go and break a dude's windows? Like, you have any idea how much it's gonna cost to repair that? I mean, it's not like the dude's not loaded, but I mean, Maybe some common courtesy? Just smuckered some of his fucking henchmen? Yin's just like, I know I can phase through walls, but fuck you. I'm going through the window. Hey, wait. How is he that fast? Took that one from Kevin? For sure. I see that Yin is as much a monster as the rumors painted him to be. We should consider it a blessing from the goddess we didn't have to fight. It's a last slap in the face effort on the way out. It's like, yeah, I just cleaned house and I'm gonna break your window. See ya! What do you intend to do, Lloyd? Time's running out. Let's conduct a sweep of the exhibit room now. I want to see whether that bomb you mentioned is actually there. Haha, you never disappoint, Lloyd. We don't have much choice. Let's investigate the room with haste. Let's go. Basically taking a dump on someone's doorstep and then running away. Yeah, flaming bag of poop. No, I think we're... That's odd. Like, we haven't any time to waste. Let's, feel like taking a nap on the couch? This room must be... Yo, there's that voice again, man. Find me. I'm like sweaty Bobetti over here. Where they're storing the exhibits for the auction's second half, yes. There's still so many of them, but only the extremely valuable things appear in the second half. We don't have too much time left. Shall we split up and search? I don't handle creepy well, but she doesn't... That voice, I'm gonna say she, it sounded like a female voice, doesn't creep me out so much if it was just like, come, find me. I'd be like, nah, I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to. I gotta go. Play Pacify? Dude, is that the... No. No, not happening. Can't. Can't, man. Let's do it. I have a feeling we're gonna find something in here. There is a statue of a Valkyrie, antique tableware, and a variety of ominous masks. There's a pile of ancient books and an assortment of other items. Can I just take some of them? There's a clip of me scared too playing Pacify? Yeah, I'm out on that, dude. Can't. There's a taxidermy of an endangered species. A beautiful painting is on the ground. What's with this trunk? This thing is massive. There has to be something in it, right? Even if it's locked, I should be able to handle it. Lloyd took out a lockpick from his detective toolkit. Good thing I decided to learn how to use these during detective training. Yeah, right, it's a bomb. I said, bomb. I would have never guessed that I'd be using it in a place like this, though. Got it. What? Whoa! Bro, there's a fucking person in the trunk? Oh, wait a minute. Yo, is this the voice? Is this a Rosenberg Studio doll? I know people have said they almost look alive, but this is on another level. What is going on here? Whew. Sorry, dudes. Hang on. I gotta, like... Whew. That one caught me off guard. Oh, dude, this is that girl in the picture. Like the main screen picture that I had. Oh, okay, okay. Huh? Who are you? What? Lloyd, what's wrong? A girl? You're... Why would you be... What's wrong? Your eyes are super duper wide. You look pretty funny like that, you know. I think it was warranted. Were you stuffed in there by someone? What's your name? Wait, do you know where your mom and dad are? Mom? Dad? What are those? The only thing I know is that my name is Kia? Is it Kia? Without traveling down that rabbit hole of how do I pronounce things, is it Kia? Kia? Who in the world are you? Hey, Lloyd? Look at her clothes. I find it hard to believe that she's a guest's daughter. Bro, is there, like, this is some Taken kind of shit. Like, there's human trafficking going on. Yeah, I got that. Ah, so that's it. Friends, I think we found our mysterious bomb. We have a large suitcase with a Rosenberg studio doll inside. Just imagine what would have happened if it was taken to the auction and they opened its lid in front of everyone. Oh, it was a metaphorical bomb. They're selling a fucking human, bro? Bro, if it's an IKEA doll, I can imagine it's super complicated to put together. DJ, this is something I could sleep to. This is a vibe. I think I understand. Oh, your name is Lloyd? Lloyd. Lloyd. I like it. Thanks. Wait, my name isn't important. Kia, do you remember anything before you were put inside this suitcase? Like your home or maybe even someone you know? Nope, I can't remember a thing. Sorry. You gotta be kidding me. Still, we can't leave you in a place like this. We've got to get you out of... Oh, shit. Jig, it's the cops! They're close. Oh, dear, it seems our time is up. What the hell? Intruders, seriously? Quick, check on the goods. Hiya! Yeah! Wazzy. What a triumphant jam. Wow. He's fast. Wazzy. You're prepared for the worst, aren't you? If you aren't, we'll most likely be overwhelmed and caught. Yo, I just got straight chills down my fresh bald, man. This song. Whoo, let's go. You're right. Lloyd's like, fuck this suit, I'm out. Kia, will you come with us? I promise that we'll protect you until the very end. I don't really know what's going on, but I don't mind going with you. I'm ready when you are, Lloyd. Good girl. Damn, already midnight? Yo, we're going deep into the evening then, folks. You two, let's change into some more comfortable clothes. We'll need to be as fast as possible. Also, we should contact Randy and Tio, who are on standby. We're gonna take this girl with us and escape the mansion. Understood. Haha, it looks to me like the real party is just getting started. Bro, we're saving. Hard save. Oh, and Wazzy's in the party? Yo, let's go. I like that Enigma. We'll protect you to the very end. Like, that's some flex I would drop. Not gonna lie. Just saying. Hit 2, EP cut 2. Mine 2, move 2. I think we have a move 3. Nope, I lied. We gave it to somebody else. Action 2, mine 2. Stacked. I'm pumped that I'm not even playing, but this brings me back, bro. It's feeling good. No equipment. Okay, so let's see. We don't want him getting sealed. That metaphorical bomb, like this game just dropped it. Like, yeah, we're here. Facts, man. Don't want him getting sealed. Okay. No mute, no seal, maybe? I don't know. Nah, no blind. No sleepy. No sleepy. Sonic fists. Dope. Wazzy hemisphere, bro. Light yet strong knuckles, your fists fly like the wind. Bro. Like, let's fucking go. Like, this is the stuff I've been talking about. It's like the slow build, and now here we go, man. Like, we're in it. Some shit's going down, son! Got you, love it. Quick, we gotta escape! Everybody get on the couch and take a fucking nap! Now! Bro, dip out the window. What are you thinking? Let's go. Oh, snap. There they are. The intruders. They found us. Kia, get back. Okie dokie. Dude, she's adorable. Here they come. Bro, this battle jam, like, come on. I'm so pumped on it. Yo, Wazzy, what you got, fam? So, Phantom Rush restrains the enemy with rapid strikes. A roundhouse kick with plenty of weight behind it. Carefully casts a mystical card to cancel arts and crafts, okay. And then Deadly Heaven unleashes a series of rapid kicks to weaken and rout a foe. Power of OST and friendship is on your side. That's, yeah, dude, like for real. That's like a constant theme for me with RPGs, man. Like, especially in this sense. Your friends, be it in the game, here with you guys in chat, man, and this OST, it makes me feel like otherworldly powerful. This is probably what Superman feels like when he finally gets that fucking kryptonite away from him. He's just like, let's go! Oh, missed? Well, that's not good. Oh, you missed me. Oh, yeah. Oh, advancing turns. Gotcha. DJ, should I? Should I pop it now? It's gonna be a one and done, so let's get it. Yo, real? Oh my goodness. What a move, dude. Holy shit. Boom, one down, two to go. Yeah, run, Kia, run. Wow, dude. Bro, I can't hit both of them. That stinks. That's okay. Thinking about them Sepith gains, bro. Sha, sha, sha. from downtown. Yikers. Oh, little Kia. Reminds me of Teotot. Little Kia. They're down. Kia, are you all right? Yeah, I'm great. I've never been better. I'm glad. Haha, quite the brave girl we've got here. With luck, we'll be able to shake them. Let's hurry, everyone. Bro, we gotta get the fuck out of Dodge. Oh, yeah, no. No, probably not this way.
Heh. So the mice have finally decided to come out and play, huh? It's time for the hunt to begin. Keep the guests in the main hall and seal off all exits. None of them are escaping, you hear me?
Understood, boss. Not good. That guy is super big. There's no way we'll be able to escape through the front door while he's there. All right, bro. Gone fishing. Shit, fam, where do we go? Shit, fam, where do we go? Not this way. Or wait a minute. Maybe. No, okay, there's no, like, secret passage. I was gonna say. Yo, gaming nerd, I had to invoke my inner Italian.
I'm walking here.
Oh, I hear War Dog. What, dude? Look at that armor. Oh, no, that's a lot of doggies. No way. They released the hounds inside of the mansion? We have to stop them. Get ready. All right, all right, all right. All right, all right. Oh, but suffers faint afterwards? Yikes. No, let's not do that then. Right in the booty. Nah, me next. Screw your fang. We need Zeit. Burning Heart isn't bad as long as you keep it on. Burning Heart. What did I... Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, my bad. Yeah, so I don't just faint. Just keep popping it. I feel like everybody's got kind of a bit of an agate cheese, and I like that a lot. No pun intended, really. Ba-dum. Bro, I think I have a sound effect for that, don't I? No, but I do have this one. Just when you think you've won. Keep it in an endless loop if you do it right. No shit. All right. That is my Sepith. I love Jeopardy. Trolling. Yo, can we stop? Okay. Sure. What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing, man. I'm so, like, overwhelmed with excitement. She just debuffed him? I didn't even see her cast anything.
行くよ。
Imagine that dude, Happy Gilmore's been out for 25 years now. Holy smokes.
やれやれ。
Did you see that Twitter clip of Adam Sandler driving that ball like Happy Gilmore still, too? Oh, no, Sonny, I gather that that's why they got debuffed, but, like, I didn't see her cast anything unless I just wasn't paying attention. Oh, yeah, dude, he crushed it. Super excited, Kia. Some NPCs in Sky and Crossball have non-attack moves. I remember the beginning of that movie with the movers. Oh yeah, dude. Sasso. Sasso was one of the movers, dude. He's like, is that good? Yeah, exactly. Dorothy and Sky, she could blind the enemies with her camera. Yeah, for sure. Like, I understand that part, but, like, I didn't see Kia do anything. She just, like, moved. She moved, and all of a sudden, they were debuffed. It's like some fucking telepathic move. I don't know why we would go upstairs, but I mean... Oh, facts. Yeah, that does happen from time to time, huh? Yo, Lecter's behind that thing. I can see him. What was this place again? Wasn't it Speaker Hartman's private quarters? Talk about an extravagant room. Yo, Febs, what's up, brother? I could see him chilling behind there. It's the pink that gives it away. Though it seems someone beat us to the punch. Wazzy, what do you mean? Why'd you have to go and notice me? I went through a lot of pain to try and surprise you guys, and now it's ruined. Lecter? Well, why are you here? Oh, would you look at that? You guys went and caught yourself a pretty impressive fish. Fish? By fish, are you talking about me? Oh no, are you going to eat me? I am. I'm going to gobble you from head to toe in one bite. Get ready, here I come. Aw, shoot, I got something stuck in my throat. What a weirdo. My favorite outfit on him so far, Fibs. Yeah, dude, it's like, I dig it. I could, like, the fact that I didn't recognize him either, that kind of bums me out at first. I was just like, no. I was like, this guy probably plays, like, a pivotal role when we met him at the dock. But I was like, I can't, like, put two and two together, you know? A good observation, Kia. Haha, you all have quite a lot of odd acquaintances, don't you? That Yin, the IBC CEO's daughter. Is the SSS that magnetic or what? Oh, Febs, how could you forget him, man? Hell yeah, I remember him. I'd prefer it if we weren't, actually. You have just as many strange friends as us, Wazzy. Maybe even more. Guys, aren't you being a little too calm right now? Last time I checked, you guys were trying to break out of here. Don't you feel the slightest bit nervous? Dude, he was just, like, lazy. Like, he's so lackadaisical, and I think I kind of love that about him. I really wasn't expecting Lecter to be the voice of reason in this mess. Hey, did you find him yet? I've completely scoured the right wing. All we have to cover is the left. Make sure to check the speaker's room, too. We've got trouble. What are you guys hanging around here for? Don't you remember where I was hiding? Lecter? There's no time for hesitation, Lloyd. Oh, hello, Mr. Arundel. Yo, good work patrolling the place, guys. I heard some kooks broke into the auction. Catch 'em yet? Not yet, but it's only a matter of time. What exactly were you doing in here, Mr. Arundel? Oh, me? I just heard some crazy noises in here and decided to do some snooping. Crazy noises? Could that have been the intruders? Hey, come on out. There's no need to be shy, okay? What does he think he's doing? Did he intend to hand us over from the start? No, be patient. Oh! Hello, kitty kitty. A cat? Hey, Noir, what the heck are you being such a scaredy cat for? Everything's all right, girl. Psst, psst. You must have some bad memories of being chased by some big bad dogs, huh? Well, you can file all your complaints with these gentlemen here. Ha! Smartest guy in every room, that's the vibe I get, though. I just feel like he's always a step ahead, you know what I mean? He's almost like Joshua-esque, like he understands the gravity of a situation or a conversation, and he just doesn't let on more. That look, though, or what of him right now, just like wide-eyed, like hunched over. False alarm. Excuse us. Oh, hold on a second. I just remembered something important. I could have sworn I saw some shady people hanging outside that window just now, but I'm not positive if it was the people you were looking for or not. Maybe it was? You want Pearl in our leg, are you? Can you describe them? I think that they had a younger girl with them, but I could be wrong. Does that mean the intruders escaped to the back courtyard? That matches witnesses' testimonies, word for word. Crap. How and when did they get out of the mansion? We gotta tell the boss about this. Bravo, a splendid performance. Did you know the cat was there from the very beginning? Can't say I know what you're talking about. Huh? How did the intruders from the back courtyard get in here? The world's a crazy place, I tell you. You really are a weirdo. Reminds me of Tita. It's like Tio and Tita, like mixed into one, with like lime green hair. You really saved our skins, Lecter. Because of Lecter's bit of misdirection, the front door might be short on guards. Everyone, it's now or never. Let's head for the entrance ASAP. All right. Obviously, I'm just gonna save every single time I can. Yo, is there anything good in here we can take? Maybe. Any loot? No? No loot? Yeah, all right, very well. The best thing you can take is in your arms? Yeah? All right, yeah. I mean, it's a human life for sure. Yes, there's not many of them. Let's force our way through. Shall we? Huh? What in the world? What? Weren't they outside? You're too slow. Shred them like cheddar. Bro, you got nothing. You ain't nothing. Oof, you missed. Nerd. No, I'm not gonna use it. I could have, but I'm not gonna. Bro, do we have a friggin... Do we have a link craft with Wazzy? That would be tight. Oh, there it is. Okay, I noticed it that time. Smart. Real smart. Nope. Nope, that's a big negative. Oh, let's go, dude. Team Rush. Let's take out the big one. With Wazzy in tow, let's go, man. Better sleep that one off, pal. Holy smokes. Kia's adorable, dude. Melted him, dude. Holy crap, dude. You're right. Quiet down, you lot. Have you still no... Oh. Who the hell are these people? Wow, he's even round her up close. Don Marconi. Forget about him. We need to keep moving. Arrivederci. Getting a Kia tattoo on my forehead? What? What are you lying on the floor for? Get up and follow them. Where the hell is Garcia? My, isn't this an interesting turn of events? But that girl that Lloyd was carrying. Did she know? Was she not letting on it? Like, is that why she was here? She knew about, like, what the doll was? Well, like, is Kia really a doll, dude? Like... Yo, gang's all here. Let's go. Pumped. I don't get how Lloyd didn't just chuck a smoke bomb in there. Oof. Right? Let's go. Every time in every Legend of Heroes title we've played up until now, when everybody gets back together, it's like super triumphant. I'm like so pumped on it. Lloyd, thank goodness you guys were close by. Ew, you had me scared there for a second. Wait, who's the kid? We told you earlier, didn't we? We found that little girl and took her into custody. Hey Lloyd, are these people your friends? Yeah, we can count on them. Guys, we don't have much time left. We need to get out of here while we... Huh, that ain't happening, kid. Oh, shit. Already? It looks like they saw through our tricks with ease. I wasn't sure about the boss's orders at first, but I guess keeping an eye on this area was the right call after all. So you guys are the police twerps I've heard about. Sorry, but you've played your little game for long enough, don't you think? Holy Tommy gun, Batman. Look out! Orbital machine guns? How the hell did they get their hands on those? And they appear to be the latest model from Irabonia's Reinford company. Resist all you like, it won't help. Ha ha! With this kind of fire and speed, you'll be mincemeat in seconds. This is bad. Hey, Lloyd? Is this what it means to be in a pinch? Pretty much. I wouldn't say we're out of luck just yet. Huh? Oh, it's Kilika! It's Kilika! The hell? Yo, let's go! It is. I know it is. Wow. That looked like it hurt a bunch. Are they gonna be okay? What just happened? That thing came flying in over by the mansion. Some sympathetic soul must have decided to help us out. How about we save our thanks for later and continue our escape? Right, let's move. There should be a ferry arriving around this time. Let's just hurry to the dock. I know that was Kilika. I know it was. No, didn't see Kilika, but I'm just assuming. Obvi. But you know if you played the third. Right. No way. They're letting their warhounds run around in the residential area? That's a lot of doggies. Look out. Yo, we have a fire team right now. Oh. Nah, we'll wait. We'll hold off. We'll hold off. Let's do, No, not using it yet. No, don't do it. Yeah, everybody in the circle. Good. Oh, dude, Thunder Cyclone? We haven't used that one yet. Yeah, let's give that a whirly bird. That's a lot of EP, but I want to see it in action, dude. Oh, yeah. Oh, and this is going to be a crit. Summoned. Ramu. Holy shit.
行くぞ
Yeah. I feel like so far in this playthrough, we've balanced, like, using arts and just regular, like, melee, like, attacks and crap. Let's go, baby! I can't believe it. Unleashing their warhounds in the middle of all these tourists? Are they insane? I doubt they care anymore. We still have to make our way through the mall and get to the dock. If we see any citizens caught up in this, protect them at all costs, understood? Easier said than done, man. Haha, cops sure have it hard. I like this team build. I kind of want Randman in there too, though. Now we'll leave Teotot, the street sweeper. I'm pretty sure everybody's good to go. Gladiator headbands. If you know, then you know. Wait a minute. It's probably piss poor timing, but... No, I can't fish, can I? Alright. I know. Save. Will do. Good call. Appreciate you, babe. There's no time for detours. We have to get this go to the dock now. But I want diamonds. Also, have a small suggestion. I may heed said suggestion. Allow your mod power to fluctuate. But DJ, that's the thing. It's not games, bro. It's valuable gems. Give Wazzy the gladiator headband if you're going to use him. All right. Oh, right. Smart. Real smart. Yeah, you right. Yeah, you right, bro. You right. Shoddy, my man. Bro, one more step and we would have been like... Oh, snap. Stop, are you insane? Don't involve bystanders. Ha, who gives a damn? At this point, I don't care if a few people get hurt if it means we don't take the heat. Alright, you punk bitches. Alright. Alright. Just because I want to see it. Now he's got a gladiator headband. We're good. What a gnarly move. Smoke him if you got him, dude. Bro, everybody's strong. Makes me that much stronger. No, dude, that was my Sepith gains. All right, you greasy SOB. Give me all your Sepith now. Bro, this battle jam has me so hyped. I'm so excited. Oh, same here, shot. 100%, dude. Oh, that's right, derp-a-derp. Whoa! Oh, Randy's getting in on the action, dude. Yo, let's go, Randy! Randy! Yo, Papa Randy, that's what's up, dude. Ooh, yeah, level up. Nice, you even get bonus DP for no civs getting hit? Perfect. Yeah, never better. Who were those people? There's no time. Please, go take shelter in the hotel. You should be safe in there. Okay. This is the worst day of my life. I should never have come to this horrifying place. Bro, everybody's pretty much healed up full. Let's go. Saving. Saving. Oh, dude, if she's a Yelper, Michelin is just bumming. Hurry! Aw, the boat went away. No way. It wasn't supposed to leave yet. They might have decided to depart early after hearing the uproar inside the resort. I might have made the same decision if I was in their shoes. Well, from ours, it's the worst case scenario. Found them. Don't let them get away. They caught up. Keep on running down the dock. We might get lucky and find a small motorboat or something. Will do. Damn, looks like my plan was a bust. There's not much time left. Yo, defense. This is so rad, dude. Amazing. So sick. The bad men trapped us. Is this the end of the line? Oh, would you look at that? The brats have nowhere else to turn. Oh, shit! My bad, I didn't know my mafioso voice was up. Garcia Rossi. Long time no see, Special Support Section. Heh, I was wondering why you and your fancy get-ups look so familiar. Hard to believe you actually got your grubby hands on an invitation to the auction. What's more, you had the balls to sneak in. I don't remember seeing any rules against police attending, or did I miss that? I couldn't care less. You see, we don't turn away potential clients. But to be honest, I regret being as naive as I was. Never imagined you'd team up with Hayui to bring down our auction. Congrats. Hey, Yui? Well, what are you talking about? I assure you, we aren't connected to Yin in any way, shape, or form. Why don't you ask your subordinates for confirmation when they wake up? In actuality, I'd say we were the ones who stopped him from crashing the party. That's so? Well, it's not like any of it matters anymore. All we gotta deal with is you making us look like fools in front of our customers. And trust me, we'll pay off that debt in full, all right? I take it you won't surrender if we pull out my badge? Come on, best part of the hunt is hearing your prey scream when you finally catch them. Don't look too down. I don't plan to kill you.
Oh, that music hits and just sends a chill down my spine. I'll just toss you aside after crushing a bone or two.
He means business. Geez, it ain't healthy to be doing all this at your age, old man.
Heh, don't patronize me. Try your best to keep me entertained, okay? The killing bear hasn't been on a hunt in ages. Let's make this one to remember.
Crap, here we go. Here he comes.
Oh shit, and he goes first. Oh shit, son. Hold on, where's Tio?
Okay. Probably not gonna be the best move, but we're gonna go for it. Finally get to throw down with this guy. Your voice for Garcia sounds like an older Joey Wheeler. Who's Joey Wheeler? Why does that name sound familiar? Oh, Joey. Okay, yeah. Low-key, I like Friends. It was one of my wife's favorite shows. We watched the whole series together. It was good. Sucker, what's up, dude? How are you?
How you doing?
Yikers. No bueno. Doing all right, pretty tired today. I'm doing pretty good, man. Thank you for asking. I was tired as well. Took myself a nice 2-hour nap, though. This OST is a vibe, probably my favorite. It's amazing, dude, for sure. Oh, snap. No, let's not do that. Let's think this one through. Oh. Oh shit, man. They are focused. Laser focused. Well, at least Wazzy will get a crit off. Oof, let's go. Not fam. Go to sleep. I'm worried. I'm worried for heals. I could listen to this jam on repeat driving all day long. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my gosh. I was gonna say, how does she live? There's no way. Well, I don't want that to happen again. Dude. That was like the Owen Hart dropping Stone Cold and breaking his neck kind of move. That's what I wanted to avoid. Trust me, Sonny. If I could have avoided it as well, I would have. Holy crap.
My God is witness, she's broken in half.
All right, all right. Oh, that's not good. Whoa, Kia, what's up? Oh, with the strength boost? Thanks, kiddo. Missed me. Thank goodness. I mean, now we just gotta try and chip away this fucking redwood. Holy crap, man. This is like a redwood tree, but it's actually a cannoli. You know what I mean? It's a massive cannoli. What do I do? Yeah, the giant what was it? The great cedarwood tree? Is that what it was? I don't remember. My memory blows. Ah, the Giga Cedar. Right. I don't even know what I'm doing right now, man. I can't concentrate. I'm so hyped. Giga cider. I love cider. It's delicious. Holy smokes, man. 12k health? Yeah, I was, Hated anime, got him to watch SAO, finished it in 4 days. Great binge watch. That's the kind of deep dive I'm waiting for, fam. All right, not bad. I don't even care. Yeah, but like I want it after season 1. So like that way I'm able to log out and not die. Call me greedy, but that's kind of what I want. Dude, Elon Musk is doing some stuff, man. They've already been testing that nerve gear, I think, on, like, lab specimens. Okay, greedy. Yeah, he's got some health, all right. Holy smokes. I'm gonna save that one. He's the Italian equivalent of Zin. He's the mafia equivalent of Zin. And look at his dance moves. Look at his knees. Keep bobbing and weaving. Just look at that animation. He's like, I'm a dance, 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 dance. Larunas, good evening, my friend. How are you, buddy? What's going on? Good to see you, man. Always a pleasure. Nah, I don't know. Let's do... Whew. Well... Italian Mafia's in. I stand by what I've said. This series would be an amazing anime adaptation. Oh, for sure. That's like, I'm still holding on that they're gonna be... They're still supposedly doing a Final Fantasy XIV, like, live-action series. Which would be dope as hell, man. Oh, that was a nice kick. Oh, yeah, that's what's up. Oh, Ran Man? I see you down there, bub. Oh, not this again, dude. Stop. Well, I mean, it's a Sepith boost, not a crit, so. Whoa, look at that Sepith gain. I could probably just sit here, turn this into a just chatting for the rest of the night and listen to this battle jam. How'd you guys feel about that? I'd be happy with it, personally. Let's go! Miss me. Oh, with more Sepith gains! Wazzy, what a brute, dude. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Wazzy, please live. Good thing I saved Ellie's S-Craft, man. There's just no defending that, man. It is such a brutal attack. And like the piano in the background, dude. It's like, it hits so good, man. What a jam. Oh yeah, right, he just got up. I could see Kirito, like, taking somebody out to this song, too, man. Oh, Deku fighting? Oh, for sure. It's a beautiful jam, dude. You ain't lying. Dude, stop this. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. Hell. Wait a minute. I can't summon Zeit. That's a shame. Zeit's back at home, chilling. It's understandable. Alright, I kind of think I have a plan. I'm not really sure, but I kind of think I have one. Dude, the Sepith. I just need more. More and more and more. 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 Dump it in. Nah, fam, I'm up first. Take this son of a bitch down. Tonfa style. Love it. Moments like this give me such chills, man. I love this. Oof! Big W. Let's go, fam. Ooh, more Sepith, please. Thank you. Little Shiva action. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Teotot. And Ranman. Holy smokes. GG's. Ha! Ha! Quite the handful, wasn't he? Boss, are you all right?
I was just planning to have an appetizer, but that was the full course.
Holy shit. Wow, the big man is already back up. That can't be possible. He must be Selg stronger than Wald. Color me impressed. An absolute monster, that's what he is.
Heh, what's with the trash talk? A monster, you say? Funny you say that, because aren't you the same as me? Randolph Orlando?
Randy?
I was spot on then. You come from one of the strongest Jaeger Corps in Western Zamoria, the Red Constellation. The Red Reaper, son of its infamous leader. A kid who led his own squadron, slaughtering anyone who'd stand in your way. Son of the War God, Randolph Orlando. No shit.
Son of the War God? The Red Constellation is one of the most notorious Jaeger Corps in Zamoria. No way. Cat's out of the bag, huh? You must have studied, old man. Got most of your facts straight. Though, I want to puke every time someone calls me Son of the War God.
Heh, can't help wondering how you ended up in Crossbell. Must be quite the story. You know, when I was working in Zephyr, the Red Constellation was always the biggest pain in our ass. Isn't this just perfect? How about we have ourselves a little clash of destiny? You and me, right here, right now.
Have it your way. Hey, Randy. Leave it to me, guys. If I take on this geezer, you might be able to find an opening. Just forget about me and focus on getting out of here in one piece. That's not happening. But Randy, you can't. Get a hold of yourself. Bro, it's gotta be a stigma, man. It's gotta be something, dude. Holy shit.
War Cry. A Jaeger exclusive technique that brings out one's very own battle aura. Now that's the spirit.
Holy smokes. We should probably back up. Even the Warhounds are like, fuck this, bro, we're out. An incredible power for sure. Wow, they're shining. If this keeps up. Zeit! Zeit, is that you? Huh? Howling. Oh shit, it is! The hell is that? Hey, don't be a chicken. Let's go!
Damn dog.
Ah. Is that who I think it is? Oh! I did not expect that, but that would explain why Zeit's here. Can you hurry it up? It's not as if I have all day. Chief. Oh, a boat. Nice timing.
You aren't getting away. Damn it, you bastard.
Sorry to break it to you, but it seems like our clash of destiny will have to wait. More importantly, were you aware of what you guys were doing? Trying to auction off a freaking kid?
What are you talking about?
The girl was locked up in a trunk inside the storeroom. Surely you know what that means for Ravash & Co., right? Huh?
What the hell are you on about? That trunk had a doll from the Rosenberg studio in it, not a kid.
Maybe so, but that doesn't change the fact. Depending on how this debacle is handled, it might be hard for you to get off the hook, What a shame. Sounds like the situation has gotten more complicated than we thought. Hey, Ravash, we'll need to have a chat sometime soon. I'll let you sort out this mess among yourselves first, though. Special support section, retreat. Come on, move your asses. Yes, sir. What a turn, dude. Let's rock. Damn it. Damn it. Aren't there any other boats?
Oh. Gah!
Oof. Bro, everybody can hear it. Everyone quiet down. There's been a minor incident, but the auction will proceed as planned. Minor incident, my ass. Those were gunshots we heard earlier, right? Well, who do you take us for? I'll bring the diet into this. Don't think I won't. But please, everyone, just calm down. Useless morons. Who do they think they are? How dare they make a fool of me? Everyone's blowing their stack, dude. Speaker Hartman? Where are you going? Please wait a minute. Everybody's dipped. Everybody's gonzo. I suppose that means the auction's canceled. A pity. I'd say this visit was still worth it, all in all. Where else would I have been able to see such a show? Ah! And there they go. Dang, I was really wanting to spend a bit more time hanging out around here. Guess I'll have to hold back for now. Hold back? From my point of view, you already spend all of your time goofing off. Ah, Kilika! Yeah, baby! You, who serves as the link connecting the Blood and Iron Chancellor and Hartman. Despite serving such an important role, you've acted quite improperly during this whole situation, have you? Huh? What are you talking about? It's not like I gave them a helping hand up front, unlike a certain someone. You sure that's okay, though? Kind of a major interference of domestic affairs, wasn't it? That chakram technique was most impressive, yes. Perhaps the infamous assassin Yin made an appearance tonight? Yeah, way to brush it off. Why couldn't we have grabbed Bell and Lecter and Kilika on our way out? Although, to be fair, they were probably helping us. I mean, low-key, yeah, they just said that, so yeah, for sure. Whatever. My main objective was to make contact with you, after all. Oh. The Honorable Kilika Ruan. Ruran, Division Chief of the Rocksmith Agency. Sharp, aren't you? That's expected of a second secretary for the Imperial government. No, perhaps it's more appropriate to address you by your primary position. Captain Lecter Arundel of the Imperial Intelligence Division. Guess we figured each other out then. That should make things easier. No way, dude. Maybe I missed it. I didn't know that they had, their own intelligence division. Unless they formed it after everything that happened in Liberl. Huh. Crazy. How about we head on back to the hotel lounge and have ourselves a nice chat? We can talk about fun stuff, like the intelligence war being waged in Crossbell, the future plans of our respective countries, maybe the non-aggression pact too. Of course, rules regarding this coming-of-age Orbital net needs to be discussed as well. Sounds good? I don't know, to be honest. Time will tell, I think. Bro. Yes, let us begin. The era of sabotage and terrorism that constantly alters the world stage is now over. For the sake of preventing any more tragic accidents from occurring in Crossbell, a new order must be forged, no matter how insignificant our power may seem. Let's go, dudes! Amazing! And now, the chillin' nighttime vibes. I'll be taking you home, WRKOQ, the Eagle. Okay, I got it. Well, for now, I'm ignoring the fact that you completely disregarded my warning. Sorry, Chief. This girl is our primary issue. Depending on how everything goes down, this could take a turn for the worse. Tell me about it. That auction was about to sell a kid, not a doll, not a statue. A kid. I couldn't imagine anything pleasant happening there. I find it hard to believe that the Mafia would try something this stupid. Huh? Is someone going to try to do something bad to me? Don't worry about it, Kia. We won't let that happen. But more importantly, Kia, have you remembered anything else? Nope, not a thing. I was afraid so. Still at square one. Hey, Randy. Come on, let's save my story for some other day, okay? I'll tell you, as long as you don't kick me to the curb. Don't be ridiculous. Randy, you have trouble reading the atmosphere, don't you? Yes, now's not the time for joking around. Sorry about that. Hey, doggy. Why do Lloyd and the others look upset? Oh, the beauty of youth is so marvelous. Youth? Bro, maybe she really is, like, an autonomous doll? Like, what if she is AI? Like, she's a robot. Huh. Maybe. Nothing seems to ever shock you, Wazzy. Yeah, I still find it crazy to think that we were chased down by the Mafia. The world's turned upside down. Apologies, but this clearly isn't a dream. At any rate, we'll go over everything once we get back to the office. Starting tomorrow, stay on high alert for the time being. Yes, sir. Okie dokie. Ooh, Sunny chipping it in. Love it. That's gonna be, I think that's gonna continue to be Brutopia's model. I don't know. Like motto, not model. I don't know, bro. Time will tell. I love it. I'm getting it tatted on me, tramp stamp style. Holy smokes, dude. We finished. I mean, what a baller way to finish up chapter 3, though, dude. Holy smokes. Woo, doggy. Hang on, meow. Let's do chapter 3. 3 plus 4 equals 7. Boom. Got it. Nailed it. Chapter 3 and 4. All right. I'm going to pop on some tunes. Oh, never mind. No, we're good. We're good. Youngblood took the blanket off his head all by his lonesome. Let's go. Parenting made easy. Bro. Wow. Whew. And it's like, my wife always tells me, too, like, she doesn't worry about it. Like, she does, but she doesn't. Like, she knows, like, he's old enough now, like, he can take the blanket off his head if he needs to. But, like, it just always worries me. Always. So, thoughts? Intents? This is, I guess, everything I thought it would be in terms of we're starting a new story arc with new characters, a new world. Like, not a new... Zemuria is the world that the games take place on, but, like, it's a new environment for us, all in all. So it's something akin to, like, the Trails in the Sky, the first. Establishing roots, if you will. Building up new characters, relationships with one another. They all have a backstory, apparently. We just learned some more about Randy's. Obviously, we learned about Ellie being, let's just call her royalty. As well as Lloyd, his brother guy. Like, there's so much that they've done to, like, incorporate into this game, into these games that I've experienced. And I've said it all along that they don't pack it so, like, they pack it incredibly densely. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot that they throw in, but it's not so, excuse me, it's not so, like, over the top. There's not so much extra that you kind of, like, lose sight of other things. You know what I mean? Like, I'm able to retain most of it, even with my shitty memory. But does that make any sense? Yo, what's up, Shorefront? But, like, that's my thoughts on it. Bro, no monies? Come on. Oh, there we go. Woo! Kia of the Twilight. But yeah, so that's my thoughts on it so far. Incredible, just as I expected it to be. But again, I figured it was going to be a slow build. And that's fine, dude. I'm all for it. They're going to have your fetch quests, your monster extermination, stuff like that, but again, they're building the world for us from the ground up in this instance with these new protagonists that we've taken under. Even other protagonists such as like Wazzy and Wald, and I'm just going to call him Morpheus because that's who he looks like. But again, they do it so well. Like you're able to keep everything at like the front. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't, I mean, at least for me anyways, I don't lose track of stuff. Like not super bad. Obviously I do from time to time, but that's a character defect. Let's call it that. Amazing though. Freaking amazing. 1 week passed. The special support section was sheltering Kia at the annex, all while watching for possible retaliation from the Mafia. Relying on police intelligence and even Jonah's vast information network, they carefully monitored the movements of Ravash and Speaker Hartman. On the other hand, Kia, despite her memories not returning, quickly settled into her new life with the special support section. And then... oh, they got her a bunch of new outfits, dude. Adorable. Actually, tell you what I need to do, man. Finished my math class today, took my final, got 100 on that. Yo, GG's. When we make it to the top of the mountain, when we make partner and we're doing this full time, like, I'm gonna need to lean on you hard. You're gonna be my financial consultant. All right, hold on, guys. Quick bathroom break. But if you think about it too, Shorefront, that just means I'm going to pay you double. I'm going to pay you to be a mod, and then I'm also going to pay you to take care of my money. Bro, it's our community, but it's my business, so I will pay you. And you will have zero choice. I already have your PayPal, bro. You don't have a choice.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. Thanks, Owen. By the way, Shorefront, Shoddy, my wife says thank you very much for the donations. All too kind, all too charitable of you guys. Thank you. It goes towards everything, dudes. It goes towards the stream. It goes towards Youngblood, my wife, you know. Fucking everyday life stuffs. Bro. Nah, man, I didn't earn anything, man. I'm just... It's like I talk to her all the time about it. And, like, she knows and she understands. And she's actually, I think, now behind the fact that, like, this is what I want to do full time. Like, this is what I want to do. I don't hate my job. It's something I've done for 17 years. It sounds very morbid, but I love I love being a butcher. I love cutting meat. It's a lot of fun. But this is my passion, like doing this. And I don't look at it as entertainment. You know what I mean? Like I don't think of myself as an entertainer, man. It's like I get to share my passions with a bunch of friends. Like, how could I not want to do that? Like, do something that I absolutely love for a living. You know what I mean? Just my thoughts, and she gets it. She understands it now. More so as I continue, like as we talk about it from time to time, you know? I love to do it, man. It sounds so fucking cheesy, but like I feel like it's a calling, man. Like, and I've finally found my niche too. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Shorefront. $25 donation. Thank you so much, dude. Stop that. It's I don't know. Sometimes it's hard. It's strange. I don't know. It's not like unnatural, but it's like it's not unnerving. I can't think of the right word, but it's hard to like get out sometimes how I feel. You know what I mean? Without just like, and again, I don't worry about like what other people do, but like I hate to think I sound like a bunch of other people. You know what I mean? Does that sound like super pompous? I don't mean it to sound that way at all, dude. But like I love doing this, man, and it's something I want to do full time. So that's that. I know you well enough, bro. It wouldn't come off that way anyways, even if it meant to be. But yeah, no, I feel you, dude. Thank you, big dog. We have our substitute Chug Jug. Like, don't get me wrong. I enjoy playing the shooters every now and again. I'm gonna play some Diablo 4. You know what I mean? I love my Final Fantasy 14. But like, I feel like this is right. Like, this is where I have the most fun, man. Like, I experience these epic stories and meet these wonderful characters. This is my version of reading. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is my version of reading a book. I know. Bro, low-key, I went to refill the Chug Jug tonight. There was mold in it. I don't know how long it's been in there. Yuck. Yeah, dude, that D2 remake, that should be fire. Should be good. Man, building a mold immunity, I'm doing it for the people. I'm gonna be patient zero. All right. A truce? Yep, it's informal, but apparently that's the message Ravash has been sending to the police department. I'm just ready to get back into one of my all-time favorites in my life. Fact. Yeah, dude, Larunis. Right up there with Zelda, and I'm obsessed with those games. Hey, yo, how's everything been coming along in terms of graphics? Yeah, Larunis. They be doing it, man. They are doing it. And it's supposed to be dropping this year, right? Trying to put Lance on DQ? Yo, dude. Strawberry Cheesequake Blizzard, my friend. It's the only DQ you need to eat. Basically, she couldn't do everything I wanted or needed, so she basically did what she could, then gave it to me for free. I'm not sure I follow. What's up, Husk? They claim that a kid slipping into one of the exhibits was a mistake, and better yet, they have no idea who she is. Of course, they pointed fingers at Hayui, but who knows what actually happened. I'm not so sure about that theory. When we busted into the exhibit room, Yin had just defeated the mafiosos who were standing guard. I doubt he had any time to bring in Kia from the outside and replace her with the doll. That means she was already in that trunk by the time it was sent to the mansion? And where the heck did the original doll come from in the first place? I can't say for sure, but I've heard some say it was obtained through a Remiferia back channel. So she could do a majority of what I needed, but I needed her to make it a scenery style that was continuous fluid loop, and she could only do like a 6 to 7 second clip. But it was more than obvious when it would loop, so it was far from fluid. Personally, she was overwhelmed and had too much on her plate. Okay. But now, is it something that just through OBS you'd be able to, like, loop? So, like, the materia orbs that you see down at the bottom, like, I have those inserted and I have it looped. Those were her words, not mine. Oh, yeah, understandable. Even if it looped, it didn't look good. That sucks, man. So, are you just going to take what she gave you and run with it and find somebody else to maybe tweak it? Or are you going to go with somebody else, potentially? Yo, Shoddy, low-key, though, man, even if you didn't want to stream it on Twitch, you could always do it within the Discord, man. Talk to my man Larunas here, dude. Graphical genius. Oh, you do it in Discord? Good. Okay, cool. On the last day of the festival, no less. In other words, every exhibit was carried into the mansion on the same day as the auction. Even the shipping company that transported everything says the accusations are made up. Made up? Are they crazy? That's the same as saying we put Kia in there ourselves. And there you have it. Listen, I don't know what's true or not, but it's clear that Ravash is desperately trying to justify what happened. After all, if they aren't careful, they could be accused of human trafficking. Weapons trafficking, mirror laundering, and an illegal auction that deals in stolen goods? You're telling me that those guys will do all that stuff and not bat an eye, but human trafficking is where it crosses the line? That goes without saying. Yo, for real though, Shorefront, she was probably, and this is just guesstimating, she was probably spending so much time on your one piece that she was losing out on other jobs. You know what I'm saying? Like, she probably could have sat there for another, like, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 10, 12 weeks, however long it may have taken, but she would have probably lost out on that much more dough. Maybe. That's just, you know, a thought. Human trafficking falls under one of the highest classes of offense. There's no chance you'll get off lightly, given how serious it is. Not even the CPD would stay silent about it, but more importantly, if the guild caught whiff of it, they'd eradicate you, no questions asked. They have the honor of supporting Gauntlet, they have the honor of the supporting Gauntlet to uphold after all. Ravash couldn't risk that largest scandal, let alone Speaker Hartman. So the thing was, I told her I was patient and I would absolutely wait. I know she's doing a ton of traveling. I think she had personal stuff she didn't divulge into going on. Even when she started, she asked if she could start it in a few days. She was like, oh, yeah. There's probably a ton of different variables. I'm just sorry that it didn't work out for you, brother. That excuse makes perfect sense, but to be honest, I'm not fully convinced yet. Yeah, and that brings us to the truce. They claim that your undercover investigation was a cut and dried case of trespassing, but it sounds like they're willing to look past it. They intend to leave everything to us, even the handling of the girl you took into custody, by pure coincidence. And in exchange, we got to accept whatever they say happened as the truth. And not snitch on them to the guild? That about sum it up? Sounds like they're in pretty dire straits. I'd rather not have any uncertainties about the situation, but if the Mafia is saying that they're not going to try and take Kia back, then we might have no choice but to take them at their word. Oh, I feel the same way. Right now, our main concern is that we have no clue where she came from. Yeah, we haven't gotten far in that department. The fact that she can't remember anything besides her name doesn't make it any easier. Still, you gotta admit that she's the brightest, friendliest little rascal you've ever met. She's gotten pretty attached to us over the past week, hasn't she? Isn't that the truth? That includes you and Zeit too, of course. I suppose. Children have never really been ones to approach me because of my cigarettes. Doesn't seem like she cares, though. Yeah, I think she's already obsessed with Elle and Teotot. Like, I'm pretty sure they hauled in loads of clothes from Times earlier today. Good thing we have those two. Randy and I aren't the most detail-oriented when it comes to that stuff. But anyway, all I can think about is where she could have come from. Yo! What's up, Kia? I found you. Lloyd, look. Oh, man. Kia, what's up? That OST, man, and the big hug? Looky, Ellie and Tio picked out a bunch of clothes for me. I think they're all cute, but this outfit's my favorite. What do you think? Well, it's kind of hard to say with you hugging me like this. Ah, good point. Yo, adorable, dude. Okay, how about now? Wow, they did good. Would you look at that? Not bad. So you like it? It's super cute, Kia. It definitely suits your personality, that's for sure. You think? Randy, Chief, do you think I'm cute too? Yep, cutest girl in all of Crossbell. Adorbs. Doesn't look too shabby, kid. This OST is fire, dude. It's so good. Looks like someone couldn't wait to make her big debut. We wanted her to try on the rest of the outfits, but she was restless. Ellie, Tio, guess what? Lloyd and the others said I'm cute. Yo, past the auction scene, how did you react when you found Kia stuffed in a trunk? Bro, blew my mind, Soul. What's up, bud? No shorefront, you're fire. Isn't that wonderful? I imagine Lloyd would say Kia looks cute no matter what outfit she wore. Are you at the intermission? Yes, or must be. This is the start, well, yeah, probably not the official start of Chapter 4 yet. That's probably true. Would you look at that? Lloyd's already a dear, doting father. Hard to believe it's already been a week since Keto arrived. Keto. Is that just like his pet name? Who knew we would win a sweet girl like her from the auction? Oh, that reminds me. What did you end up hearing from the department, Chief? You said Ravash is trying to extend an olive branch? Yeah, let's see here. Don't worry, I can explain everything while we have lunch. Bro, they always eat so good. Not much, had a steak and lobster dinner, and Bill Miner pie for dessert. Good thing I skipped the butter on the lobster, or else I wouldn't be able to eat the whole meal. Damn, dude, that sounds delish. Good for you, man. Well, at least there's some good news. Our fears of the Mafia trying to bite back seem to have disappeared, at least for the time being. However, there's still such a fundamental issue to deal with. Yeah, well, all the decision-making was left to us. Right now, we should focus on her past and figure out where she's from. Hey, Kia, do you really not remember anything? Anything at all? Nope, don't think so. I do remember seeing your funny face when you found me, though. Your eyes and mouth were wide open. Wait, Are you talking about when we first met? Yep, I don't remember anything before that. It'll be all right, Kia. Don't let it get you down. Still, not much we can do if she doesn't remember, Lloyd. Chief, you mentioned you were going to ask around about her, correct? Did that yield any fruit? About that. I looked into the train station, airport, even the city exits, but no one knew anything about our mystery girl. Who knows? Maybe it's a dead end. There goes the plan. What's wrong, Lloyd? Does your tummy hurt or something? No, I'm okay. Chief, I have a request. From this afternoon on, would you mind if we brought Kia into the city with us? Do you have any potential leads? Sort of. Yo, Husk, thank you for the 100 bits, my man. I was actually thinking of asking the Bracer Guild for a favor. The Bracer Guild? Aw, Kia, so sweet. Take Kia to Rixia when you can. The Bracer Guild? Why them of all people? The heck's a Bracer? Clever. The guild has branches spanning the entire continent. And you want to tap into their information network. That's right. I think if there was ever a time to turn to it, it'd be now. So, should we go for it? Why not? Yo, there you go, Husk. Get after it, bud. It's not like the CPD and the guild are enemies per se. It's more so that most of the force harbors pretty petty resentment against their popularity. A case is a case. If you ask them to collaborate, I doubt they'd refuse. That's what I'm thinking too. Estelle and Joshua were pretty friendly last time we ran into them, so maybe this ain't such a bad idea. We could certainly use their assistance. But Lloyd, do you intend to go out with Kia alone? That was the plan. It'd probably be overkill if we all went, so I thought I could go with her. Unacceptable. You know how attached he is to you, and you still want to monopolize her? Who said anything about monopolies? Clever, Lloyd, very clever. Don't you think that everyone should have equal opportunities to bond with her? Oh, yo, it's the girl power. It's the girl power trio. Ellie shouldn't be surprised at this point the Bracer Guild and police have different jurisdictions. If anything, Bracer Guilds have more freedom in terms of duties, i.e. methods they can use to achieve an objective. Sergey said it himself. Yeah, for sure, Soul. Definitely, dude. Huh? What you talking about, Tio? That's what I want to know, too. That right there is pure jealousy, my friend. Just think about the last few days. Whenever it's time to sleep, Keto always cuddles up with you in your room. It's not like I ask her to. She always crawls into my bed after I fall asleep. Listen, Kia, why don't you start using the room we prepared for you? You don't want to go let it go to waste, right? But when I'm next to you, it makes me a lot easier to fall asleep. If it's annoying, I guess I can stop. No, I wouldn't call it annoying. Don't be so inconsiderate, Lloyd. She's probably still anxious from everything that happened to her, no? All she wants is the security of sleeping next to someone. Oh, just backed himself into a corner, dude. Well, what do you want from me? Hey, cut the girl some slack, kid. But as for going outside, you should at least take someone else with you. Sure, Ravash is reaching out to the department, but for the time being, I think it'd be better to stay on your toes. You really think? Alright then, we'll make sure to keep our eyes peeled. Oh yeah, alright, so here's the intermission, dude. Nice comedy. Comedy! Intermission, Kia. Who should Lloyd and Kia travel with? So it's gonna be Lloyd, Kia, Ellie. Well, ready to go? The Bracer Guild is over on East Street. You know, maybe detours aren't the best idea this time around. But then again, it might help jog Kia's memories. As long as we're careful, it should be alright to stop by other places after the guild. Oh, I didn't even think of that. So, Kia, shall we be off? Yep. Where are we going again? Yo. My man Husk is a degenerate gambler. Yeah, Sora, you already said that, man. I know, we'll get there. It's called the Bracer Guild. Have you heard of it before? Bracer? Are the people there kind of like superheroes? You've heard of it? Maybe she retained some common knowledge after all. Yes, it looks like she has. I don't know why we have to go there, but if I'm with you two, I'd go anywhere. Adorable. So cute. My heart. Oh, how is she this cute? Come on, let's go. Wasn't maintenance for the department's terminal lines scheduled for today? Yes, I believe Fran mentioned that, though she's taking the day off since she can't get much work done without the Orbital network. Well, it's not like we'll be able to work much either. All right, facts. We don't have much dough. Oh, you know what? Honestly, I think we have another pair of Stragas. Battle boots. Stride heels, there we go. I'm watching Lenny Bro, I'm still here, but on Discord. Yo, Shorefront, it's all good, my man. I bet Lloyd would make a good father, foster or biofather. Yeah, probably, dude, he could. I'm sure it's a trait he could develop over time, for sure. I mean, he's still just a kid, but... Wow, there's so many people. Hey, Lloyd, are all these people your friends? No, I'm afraid not. That'd be impossible. Besides, this is nothing compared to how it was during the anniversary festival. Does this mean she's not from Crossbell City after all? She's so excited. What the heck is that big metal box? All it did was move and go vroom vroom. That's a car, Kia. Is that the first time you've seen one? I think so, but I'm not sure. So it's a car? Vroom vroom. You guys have one too, right? Sadly, we don't. Okay. I just thought it would be a lot of fun if we could ride in one together. Me too. I really envy the First Division. But I suppose we can discard the possibility of her being Crossbellian now. Yeah, you can't grow up in Crossbell and not know what a car is. Then again, it's not like the concept of a car is completely alien to her. But what does that mean? What's wrong, Lloyd? Aren't we going to say hello to the Braces people? You mean the Bracers? If so, yes. Shall we head to East Street then? Not before. Same applies to anyone that has grown up in an urbanized area. Oh, like the car thing? Excuse us. Who's there? My oh my, I was wondering whose voice that was. It's good to see the SSS in here again. Don't be shy now, I'm not gonna bite. Welcome to the Bracer Guild. Good afternoon, Michael. Been busy? We do apologize for the sudden visit. I'm surprised to see y'all in here. Then again, Crossbell's been having its fair share of surprises these days. Tell me though, are you guys okay? A little birdie told me you guys were being naughty with Ravash. I figured you'd already hear about it. That mess has been settled for now. Hey Lloyd. What's the heck, why the heck's this guy talking all funny? Kia, that was rude of you. Sorry about her, Michael. She's still just a kid, and she doesn't quite grasp the whole concept of manners yet. Oh, the little kitten has claws. Listen, dear. Everyone has their own style, their own moxie, their own pizzazz. As for me, little one, I've found that this style suits me best. Just as that outfit suits you. Simply adorable. Tell me, does that make sense? I think so. Thanks, Grampy. Besides, I like how you talk. It's cute and nice and super pizzazzy. Oh, I like you. However, I'm not sure if I quite like Grampy. I'd much rather you just call me Michael. Okay, sorry, Michael. She's so innocent, man. She's a good one, this girl. A friend of yours, I presume? Well, about that. We actually wanted to talk to the guild about her. Us? Are those requests I hear? The Bracer Guild is ready. Yeah, let's go. To help. Huh? The special support section? Hey there, you two. Thanks for your help last week. No problem, but this is rare. You guys hardly ever visit the guild. Oh, don't tell me. You came here to hang out with us, right? Hold on a gosh darn second. Who's the kid? Oh my goodness! Who is this sweet bundle of raw, unadulterated cuteness? Is she okay? Do you know her? Can I keep her? Yeah, she's okay. Her name's Kia. And as for the last question, I'm not sure I can answer that. I like that your hair keeps jumping up and down, miss. It looks fun. Are you one of those bracer people? Yep, I'm Estelle, and this here is Joshua. Kia, right? Nice to meet you. You too. And they're already besties. I'm not shocked. Estelle and kids just seem to mesh well together, but, you know, I don't know if she's ever been this friendly. Heck, not even when we first met Tita. That sounds in character for Estelle. So, back to topic. You wanted our advice? What seems to be the issue? Would the second floor be more appropriate? Yeah, as long as it's not a hassle. And it's about her? Must be. You seem on edge, Lloyd. No way. I knew that the back alley felt sketchier than usual this past week, but who knew? Goodness gracious. To think that things have fallen this low. Trust me, we understand, and representing the police, policy dictates we accept the reason they came up with for now. Try to keep that in mind, please. Oh, well, we are only consultants in this peculiar situation, unfortunately. Even so, taking matters into your own hands and investigating the Schwarz auction undercover? I'd liked the SSS before, but I respect you now. Really? Thanks, I guess. Same here. We tried so hard to figure out how to check it out, but we kept hitting roadblocks. And you're telling us that it was Ren, of all people, who gave you the invitation? That little punk. She could have saved us the trouble and just given it to us. I'm sure she had her reasons. We've never really dealt with anything like this before. Well, be that as it may. I'm sorry if we stepped on any toes. I promise that wasn't our intention. We should have contacted you at the very least. Estelle's sweet spot with kids is what gives her a bit of personality. Bro, Estelle has got enough personality for, like, everybody that we've met in the game. Don't sweat it. We're all in the same boat anyway. I'm just worried about Kia, that's all. But yeah, she's a real mystery. Agreed. Me? A mystery? That sounds spooky. That's why Estelle is best elf? Facts. 100%. She can carry the weight of this entire franchise on her back, no problem, with the amount of character she possesses. Now, Lloyd, I assume you want me to look into her family? Using the guild's connections, that is. Yes, if possible. That's the reason we came. How much do you normally charge for something like this? Cease your thoughts immediately. In cases like these, consider it on the house. I'll contact our other branches right away and see what we can dig up. To thank you. I was expecting a bit more pushback. Hey, act now and adjust later. It's our motto when it comes to stuff like this. Really, don't worry. We have plenty of funds for these kinds of situations. Don't hold back on our account, guys. That's the junk. And Estelle is right to be upset at Ren, but Ren had her reasons. Like Joshua said, Ren simply wanted to protect both Joshua and Estelle. Yeah, it could be. Just don't know. That's reassuring. The Bracers really have their priorities set when it comes to helping civilians. It'll be some time before I hear anything back, though. You can probably expect an answer from us in a week or so. That's perfectly okay. I'm just glad you were able to help us out. Oh, right. If you want, we could totally look after Kia for you. For now, we can pull all her living expenses from our public protection fund. You can? We'd be more than happy to. Besides, wouldn't she be safer under the protection of the guild? If things get dicey, we can always arrange for her to take shelter outside of Crossbell. But that would mean... Huh? What's wrong, Lloyd? Does your tummy hurt? It's so adorable. She's precious, man. No, I'm fine, but they have a point. It's extremely possible that Kia came from somewhere other than Crossbell. Yo, Nostalgic Magic, my friend. What's going on? Thank you so much for that rate of 10. What's up, my guy? You entrusted your community here with us, and I'm very thankful for that, man. Could have brought him anywhere else. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How are you, brother? What were we playing tonight? Can we please give my man It's Nostalgic Magic a Mondo? Mondo shout out, pretty please. Anything, everything nostalgic, my man has got on lock. What kind of retro were you playing? What might this be? I mean, that's just a generated clip, but Nostalgic, thank you so much, man. Very thoughtful of you to consider us here. I hope you're doing excellent, my man. Hopefully your Disney trip was gnarly. It looked great, dude. It was an awesome night, but nearly a month since my last stream. I talked about my family trip to Disney World, broke down the Nintendo Direct, and then started playing a bunch of Disney afternoon games. Nice, man. Everything is awesome, my friend. Thank you so much for asking. All is well on the home front. Everything's good here in Brutopia. Everything good with the family. Work is good as it can be. You know what I mean? It's work, but it's what it is. Games have been going amazing. But thank you again, man. So good to see you, always. You're right, Lloyd. Dill Thrill, what's up, man? Welcome in. For those of you that haven't been here before, I'm Neomatter. I primarily just play RPGs or JRPGs. Any sort of, like, real story-driven games is just kind of my, let's call it, forte. And anything that's not voiced over professionally, I like to narrate it myself. So I'll read for all the characters. Sometimes I'll do a different bit of a voiceover for particular characters. So it's as if you guys are experiencing me narrating an epic novel of sorts. And right now, we're currently playing through the entire Legend of Heroes. Let's just call it Saga. We started with the Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky 1, 2, and 3, and that is their own story arc. And now we're in the Crossbell arc, the two games that take place in the city-state of Crossbell, which is all on the continent of Zemuria, where all of the stories and all the characters within this franchise are from. It's really, really unique. They do a wonderful job storytelling, world building, character development, and the soundtrack is absolute fire, dude. You too, I dropped your name earlier in my stream and had to swing by. Well, thank you very much, man. Can I just call you Alt? I don't want to screw up your name, my man. McActalt? See, dude. McActalt. Nah, see, that doesn't sound right. Unless it is. Can I just do Alt? I'm sorry. It's easier for me. I hate mispronouncing people's names. I'm sorry. Same here, story-based games are my forte. Those are good games to pull video game trivia from because then your fellow members need to pay attention to every single important detail, for sure. But Alt, welcome in, man. It's a pleasure to have you here. It's a pleasure to meet you again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You could have opted out of the raid. And here we are, man. Hey, Jay's girl, thank you so much for that follow, bud. Welcome to Brutopia. We're very happy to have you here. Sit back, enjoy yourselves, man. Myself, as well as the rest of the community here, we pride ourselves in just making a very, I guess you could call it nurturing. It's just a comfortable place to be, man. It's a spot where I want people to be able to come in, enjoy the story that's being told, enjoy chat, enjoy interacting with people, and just make it a safe haven, more or less, for everybody. Anybody and everybody is welcome, man. So thank you guys again. Tremendous amounts of thanks, always. Hey, Kia? Would you be okay with living with us for a little while? With you two? Oh, I get it. You want to come live at the Special Support Section building. Not exactly. I was actually wondering if you wanted to move over here. With Lloyd and everyone too? No, sorry, that would be sort of complicated. But they aren't far away. If you ever want to see them, I could totally walk you over. Absolutely not. Ouch! Kia. Who cares about safety? I'm not leaving Lloyd and everyone else, no matter what. Ellie and Tio and Randy and Zeit, even the grumpy chief. There's no way I'm leaving them. Nope, not gonna happen. When you join Neo's stream, you can come after a stressful day of work or class and your stresses wash away. Thank you so much, Souls. That makes me feel really, really good, man. Thank you. That's what I always wanted to be for anybody and everybody, dude. Kia, sweetie. Yeah, that's fine too. Rejected? That doesn't happen often. Poor Estelle. Cheer up, dearie. Or were you sure it would go the other way? Hey, Nostalgic, how did you feel about the Nintendo Direct? I honestly, I didn't watch much about it or see too much about it other than what was on, like, on Twitter about new Smash characters and some other stuff like that, really. What were your thoughts on it? Any takeaways? I'm sure you have some, for sure. No, I'm not shocked or hurt or extremely sad at all. No siree. Okay, maybe a little bit. I'm sorry, Estelle. Please don't think I hate you or anything. But if I don't wanna, I don't wanna. No, you're right. I was being insensitive. The Special Support Section is, well, special. And if she loves you guys this much, what kind of monster would I be to tear you all apart? I don't even know when she became so attached to us. It's possible that we remind her of someone she knows, but given her amnesia, I'm not sure it's that helpful information. Something just hit me. Perhaps you could go further than just having Michael look into her identity. Don't you think you should consult with some sort of expert on amnesia? That never occurred to me. An expert? I'm a bit mixed. I dropped your name because they're releasing an RPG called Project Triangle Strategy and thought it would be perfect for you. Yeah, that's like, people have been comparing it to Final Fantasy Tactics, right? See, I had only played Final Fantasy Tactics on, I think it was like Game Boy Advance. Yes, or Octopath Traveler. Okay. Octopath I have in the backlog as well. I hear great things. I mean, don't put too much stock into what I'm about to tell you, but here it is. I played Final Fantasy Tactics when I was like 15, I think. 14 or 15. No, I think it was 15 or 16. I had my license. And there was a KB Toys that was next to a place that I worked. I worked at a Joann Fabrics. What up? Do something. And so I picked up Final Fantasy Tactics because I was like, I love Final Fantasy. And I thought, I was like, yeah, dude, I was like, it's a new Final Fantasy. I'm going to play it on my Game Boy. It's going to be awesome. I didn't really enjoy it. I didn't really like the gameplay style. But again, that was at a time when my attention span wasn't, you know, anything great to write home about, I guess. I didn't really give it a chance, much like there was a lot of games that I played back in the day that I didn't give my full attention to, that I didn't finish, or I just didn't give it like an earnest chance to. So it's something I've wanted to consider playing again, Tactics, but now with this new Triangle Strategy coming out, it's something I'm definitely going to look into. So, and yes, the whole takeaway from this is I worked at Joann Fabrics. Long time ago when I was a young man. It was hilarious, too. I just worked with a bunch of old ladies. They loved it. They're like, man, it's so unique to have a guy here. I'm like, why, thank you. I'm going to go stock some yarn, okay? Cool. Catch you later. What else nostalgic? Is there, I guess, what's one thing you're super excited for? Like, what's one thing that you're like 100% in on? I'm in on Mario Golf? Hell yeah, dude. Why is everyone so scared to duel me? It's because they value their pints, my guy. They value them. You can save them, and then when we do another giveaway, you've got a leg up to buy tickets. And that, Huskin, you're a degenerate gambler, and people don't want to feed it. Just a thought. Yeah, nostalgic, dude. I feel like anytime... Holy smokes. Unknown with the raid. Thank you, my man. What's going on? Bro, this was raid day, wasn't it? This is one of your late raid days, huh? Good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for that raid, dude. Mario sports games are awesome. There was Mario Golf, Mario Tennis for N64 that I loved. Well, assuming your amnesia is related to something emotional or mental, we started Ultimate Prog tonight, so yeah, late night, early morning. Those were fantastic games, agreed. And, again, I know I don't mean to just keep, like, berating you with questions, but how was Disney, dude? How was the fam trip to Disney? You might want to check out the church. You think? That's actually a great idea. Church? What church? The Septian Church, dear. Modern medicine might have found its footing in Crossbell, but of matters related to the soul, the good men and women in the church might be your best option. Disney was awesome. My son had an amazing time. That's great to hear, dude. The wife and I are eventually going to plan a trip to Disney, so... You know, eventually. Down the road, for sure. For those of you new, I'm just going to drop some stuff. We got Twitter. We've got TikTok. We've got YouTube. we've got Discord. So, one thing you will not find on TikTok, I don't dance. Doesn't happen. But those are just some things to keep in touch with me off of stream. Instagram is in there as well. You can find my Linktree link on Twitter. All that good stuff, dude. And I've got a lack of sleep. Yo, Unknown, I'm right there with you, dude. Walter puked on me in the middle of the night last night. I was like, what the fuck, man? Really? So that was an experience, and then I had to get up, get cleaned up, and then go sleep on the couch because it was all on my side of the bed. Oof. I had an ad break. Why we linking socials on is stream ending? No, man, we're not ending yet, but there's new people to the chat, and I just want to make sure that I give everybody an opportunity to reach out, to get in touch with, you know what I mean? Like, it's how you establish friendships, my guy. But yeah, Jay's Girl, Mario Kart, so good, man. I haven't played the one on Switch, though. It looks like a lot of fun. Admittedly, my poor Switch just gets neglected. I've been trying to sell it, honestly, because I don't use it. Want to see how to unestablish friendships? No, not particularly. For sure. The Bracer Guild gets help from them all the time. Seriously? It's true. They've definitely helped me through some rough spots in the past. Of course, I have no clue whether someone of that level works at the cathedral, but it still may be worth the shot. Why don't you ask over there, too? We definitely will. Thanks for the advice, guys. Hey, Kia? Once we leave here, I want to head over to the church. It's a bit of a walk, though. You okay? Yep, I'm good to go. The church thingy is where you pray to the goddess, right? Sounds like fun. Someone's excited. My, what an energetic kitten. But that being said, yeah, dude, we're going to save up. It's right around midnight. That's where we usually end things. Again, for everybody piling in here towards the end of the stream, thank you so incredibly much. We start right around 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, PM, and then we go till right around midnight. So sometimes we run later, sometimes we get off earlier, but I try to keep it right in that ballpark for everybody. So, and now what we're going to do here is we're going to pop on some tunes. We're going to see who's on so that we can continue this fantastical evening and bring some loves to people. Who's on? Who's playing? Who's doing what? Let us see. Oh, dude, we're going to go and see my... Oh, hold on. Let's make sure he's actually on currently. We're going to get this raid queued up. Pretty sure we got it right, dude, but... Yeah, we're going to get this raid queued up. We're going to go see a good friend of mine, Armed Terrestrial. He's playing some Final Fantasy XIV. If you are unfamiliar, it's Final Fantasy's online MMO, a phenomenal game. If you don't view it in the context of it just being purely an MMO, the story is out of this world good. So we're going to go drop by. Let's go say what's up to him. Well, I came in to catch the end of the stream. Yo, Unknown, you sure did, man. But thank you guys so very, very much for being here. Nostalgic, thank you again so very much for the raid. For everybody, always, man. Thank you. That's it. That's all I got, man. Just thank you. You know, you take time out of your morning, your day, your afternoon, like anything, and you spend time here. You know what I mean? And I'm always truly thankful for that, man. So... You guys have a great night. Please, 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 I encourage you all, stick around for this raid. This is going to make my man Arm's night, dude. He will love this. He's a phenomenal person, a great supporter, of the community, a good friend. And I think you guys will really enjoy him, man. So you guys have an awesome night. Again, for those of you, for the links that I dropped, keep in touch. Twitter, the whole shebang-a-bang, dude. Everything. You guys have an awesome night. We'll be back here again tomorrow night. We're going to keep rolling through this intermission, then probably into Chapter 4. So, nothing but loves, all of you guys, always. Take care, you guys.